Okay, for everyone else, you're here today for first appearance. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause just means that it's more likely than not you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you are considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. You're, in all likelihood, you're arrested on a new charge or a warrant. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. I'll determine today also whether you'd like to represent yourself, whether you'll be hiring a private attorney, or whether you would like me to appoint you a public defender. You are entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know who you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call yet, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this court writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court with truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Very good. Put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Crystal Bean. Good afternoon. Can I have your date of birth?
5/27/55.
You are here today for a failure to appear out of Lake County. There's no bond on that failure to appear warrant. So we're going to keep you held no bond. We're going to bring you up to Lake County as soon as we can, probably within the next couple days. When you get there, you can ask for a lawyer, you can ask for a court date, and you can ask for a bond reduction, okay? If for some reason Lake County does not come to get you in the next few days, the folks there at the jail will bring you back in front of me, and we'll figure out what the holdup is, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Sarah Graziano.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
7/14/82.
And you are here today for 8 failure to appear in front of Judge Scaglione. There's probable cause for your arrest, and they're all based on warrants signed by him on July 31st. We're going to hold you no bond on those. We're going to see you back in front of Judge Scaglione in 2 days on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Do you already have a public defender representing you?
No, but Keely Carroll's email says my paid attorney. Hopefully she'll be here Thursday. So I'll have to verify that.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Simone Dunbar. Can I have your date of birth?
6/14/80.
Okay, Mr. Dunbar, you're here today because there's a writ of bodily attachment indicating that you are behind on your child support payments, indicating that you are, that they sent you a notice of a hearing. That notice was not returned. So they have tried to get in touch with you before they did this writ of bodily attachment. So what's going on with you? Are you working right now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm self-employed. Been self-employed for about 6 years. On this case, my ex-wife, she moved to China 5 years ago. So I've been looking for my kid for 5 years, and I just found out that she moved to China. So they've been, they put a hold on 2 more business accounts, took all my money out, like 3 business accounts. And she's, and her grandmother's saying that she's not even receiving the money, like it's going to some escrow account. So I've just been going on for since my son was born,
Okay. Well, listen, you're getting far into the details of the case that I don't really need to know for today. They're alleging as of June of this year, so just a couple months ago, that you were close to $14,000 in arrears. And as far as I know, it doesn't matter where the mother and the child have moved, you still owe money. So what have you been doing for work? You're self-employed. What kind of work?
I do stuff on exterior design.
Is that full-time?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm on a house right now. I was on a house when I got arrested in town.
Okay, how?
Channel Drive.
You own a house? Is that what you said?
No, I was working on a house.
Okay.
In town.
Okay.
When I got arrested last week.
All right. Where's your address? Do you live on Spring Hill Drive?
No, ma'am. I stay in Columbia County, Lake City, Florida.
I mean, when you say you stay there, is that your address?
Yes, ma'am. I just moved out of my house last year, so that's why I didn't even know I had to go to court. Like, if I had to go to court, I'd do it. The rest of I was in court.
I need a mailing address. Give me a mailing address.
2007, Southwest, U.S., Highway 27, Fort White, Florida. That's Columbia County. 32038.
What was the zip
I
code?
got
What was the zip code again?
32038.
All right.
Ma'am, like I said, I'm on the house
Okay,
right
stop
now.
talking. Stop talking. You're talking way too much.
Okay.
How much money can you come up with in order to get out of jail?
About a couple $100.
Okay, we're going to pay $200 or do 10 days jail.
Okay,
That's it.
can I say?
That's it. We're done.
Thanks.
Thomas Bullock. Can I have your date of birth?
128.97.
All right. You are here today for a reckless driving, possession of controlled substance, possession of marijuana over 20 grams, making it a felony, 2 other counts of possession of a controlled substance, and possession of paraphernalia. There's probable cause for all of them. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
No, I'm hire an attorney.
Do you know who you're going to hire?
Not yet.
State, is there any record?
No prior criminal history, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I have an address for you on Marsalis Court in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 6 months now.
Where did you live before that?
T-Berry Lane.
Okay, so that's Hernando County, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You got a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I work at Ruppe Hospital doing housekeeping.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set your bond at $500 each. That's a total of $2,500. We're going to see you back to court on September 17th at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you very much.
Richard Garcia?
There you are.
What's your date of birth?
October 3rd, 1983.
Okay, you are here today for a grand theft and a resisting officer with violence. Your bond amounts a total of $7,000 right now. I found probable cause for your arrest. State any prior record?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm showing a grand theft where it has been filed May 6th of 2019 with no disposition on a Sumter County adjudication in 2016 for a failure to register a motor vehicle, as well as a Willis. A flee elude Leo adjudication in 2016. Actual constructive possession of a synthetic adjudication in 2016. As well as a felony Willis adjudication for paraphernalia in 2016.
That's irrelevant in the past. We've changed since then.
Okay, I will decide what's relevant, okay? I
Obtain-
asked the state attorney a question, he's answering it. You can listen.
Obtain obtained property by worthless check adjudication in 2012 where a probation sentence was imposed. A 2010 possession of weapon firearm by felon adjudication in 2010. A resisting officer without violence adjudication in 2010 where a county jail sentence was imposed. A paraphernalia adjudication in 2010 as well as an actual constructive possession of a synthetic. A failure to appear adjudication in 2005, where there was a burglary adjudication in 2004, and no other convictions, Your Honor.
Sir, I have an address for you on Decision Road in Land O'Lakes. Is that where you live?
Pardon me?
I have an address for you on Decision Road in Land O'Lakes. Is that where you live?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long have you lived there?
I've lived there I just recently moved back to Little Lakes. I used to stay in Aqualog. I moved out here starting a family, starting over again, starting to go back to school.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Part-time, Your Honor. So I'm working with a friend of mine doing concrete work.
Okay.
Just trying to make things different, Your Honor.
Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Appoint the Public Defender's Office.
Can I get up on this? I didn't mean no disrespect, Your Honor.
That's okay. Do you have an open case right now in Sumter County?
Yes, Your Honor.
When's your next court date there?
I'm not sure. I've been calling. They still don't have a court date coming for me yet. That's been quite some time. I've been waiting and calling and checking in.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set your bonds at $2,000 and $5,000. It's the same. We'll see you back to court September 17th at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sorry. Darren Haggins. Can I have your date of birth?
Since 2009, ma'am.
All right, you are here today for two different cases, but each of them has a burglary, a grand theft, and a criminal mischief. One of them has total round amounts of $13,000, and the other one is $17,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. There is also based on a warrant signed by Judge Eineman in July 2017. So I'm going to keep those bonds the same. We're going to see you back to court on September 17th at 9 a.m., okay? Do you want the Public Defender's Office?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office on both of your cases. And if you're unable to bond out, someone will come out and see you soon. Thank you. Christopher Hubbard. Oh,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
you bonded. Very good, thank you. I didn't get that email. All right. Thomas McKee. Mr. McKee, can I have your date of birth?
1/2/94.
You are here today for burglary of conveyance. Your bond amount is $5,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
My boss will be here. So, I'm okay.
Is he a lawyer?
Ish, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to give you a lawyer or not?
Oh, no, I got this. I'm okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Okay. I have an address for you. I don't have an address for you. Where are you living these days, Mr. McKee?
I'm homeless right now. I'm moving to Canada.
See, if you had a lawyer, the lawyer would have told you that's the last thing in the world you should have told me.
I know.
Okay. State.
No prior criminal history.
Okay. All right. How long have you been here in Hernando County?
15 years, really.
Okay. When was the last time you had an address here?
I use my mom's address on Olson Road in Carshaway.
When was the last time you lived at that address?
A month ago, yeah.
Okay. And did you say you have a job? Do you have a job?
Yes, I do. It's confidential, though. I can't tell you what I do.
Oh, that's too bad. All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to keep your bond the same at $5,000. We're going to send
That's
you back
fine.
to court on September 17th at 9 o'clock,
Yes.
okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm going to appoint a public defender's
All right.
office for the purpose of competency.
We'll get somebody out.
Thank you.
I was, after I read the PC, that's what I was.
Okay. Did I get everyone at the jail?